What's up, N-owners? N-FullSend here. Today's video is going to be a little different again. Backstory on this, my neighbor has a Chevy Silverado 1500, it's 2010. His cigarette lighter adapter charger port is not working. He needs it. So he's on oxygen, and he's got a little pack that he plugs into it, and it charges the battery. Now, he can't go far without charging that. And you know, he's old. I think he's retired. But I want to give him that mobility that he needs. You know, he likes to go hang out with his boys and just chat. I've seen him like at the gas station just chatting up with like his boys. So today I'm gonna go to the U-Pull-It. I'm gonna get the part. I'm gonna go over there, surprise him, hook it up for him, and get him on his way. So we're on our way to the U-Pull-It, and as I was pulling out, I saw his truck parked on the street, and wouldn't you know it, it looks like he's got a flat. So I'm thinking he's going to wait for me to wake up, which he doesn't know I have today off, and that I'm doing this right now. So, oh, that's crazy, poor man. We'll get you back on camera here in a sec. I'm just gonna go to the U-Pull-It, get the part, and then we'll find out what's happening with that tire. Maybe he's got one ordered, or he's got one spare. We'll swap that out for him as well. So yeah, hopefully he's got a spare. I'm sure he does, because I think it was like last year I replaced one for him, and I'm pretty sure he got it fixed, but we'll see when we get back from the U-Pull-It. Alright, so we're at the U-Pull-It place. I'm going to grab my tools, we're going to go out here, and we're going to get that part. I'm out here in the yard, and I think I found a nice donor. This is a Silverado. I'm looking for the VIN to see if it's going to work for his truck, and it looks like this panel is the same. Let's get this up. I'm just hoping that that adapter is working, because it is exposed to the elements. And yeah, yep, that's what we want right there. So let me get this out, and we'll hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it still works, but it'll work better than his, because his has got he had melted whatever he plugged into it, melted the plastic to it. It was drawing too much power and burnt it out and melted it. So what I did was scraped off enough of that plastic so that, let me get on the other side here. So I scraped off most of that plastic just to get him a good contact so that he could take off yesterday. But now it looks like he's got a flat, so we'll address that when we get back. But yeah, on the inside here, he has, if you can see on the contact in there, he had some plastic melted on that from whatever he plugged in prior and drew too much power and melted it. So I scraped it off. Got enough contact for him to go around yesterday and then popped his tire. So I'm going to get this off, and we'll get back to it. Dang. I got them off, but I was over there and the mosquitoes out here bad. I just got bit up so bad. I guess I should have sprayed down with some spray or something. I just got attacked. It's like they haven't eaten in like years. But we got the parts, and now I'm headed up to go pay for them, and then wait for my neighbor to wake up and ask him how he got a flat tire. But in the meantime, I can replace his charger port. I picked up both of them because I don't know if these work, so hopefully they do. They should, but I'm going to put you back down, pay for this stuff, and we'll get back to the house. We're back in the end. Those mosquitoes were so horrible. I got bit up so bad. I'm gonna be itching for a week at least. But we got our parts and we're headed back to, well, actually we're gonna go to the store because I gotta pick up some panel tools. Mine are pretty worn out, and I don't want to scrape his truck up because it's not mine. If it was mine, I would just use my old ones, but because it isn't mine, we'll go get some new ones so that we don't mess up his truck. And we'll get her. So I called AutoZone, and they had the socket for, I think he said it was like $19.99, but you know, you go to U-Pull it, and they got cheap parts. You know, like, you just go there and pull them. Both of those cost me, I think it was like $4. So you can't beat that price. So hopefully they work. Yeah, okay. So you order it from AutoZone or something, or get it from AutoZone, and you know, obviously it's going to work, and they have a return policy. But you know, $2, they should work. You know, I mean, I don't see them not working. Yeah, they were in the elements and stuff, but I didn't see any corrosion or anything on them, so they should work. We'll find out. So if you can see up there to the left, that is my neighbor's Silverado, and it does look like, well, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, he's got a flat, so we'll have to ask him about that. And here's the infamous garage. Like a glove. So I'm not going to record him because I respect his privacy. Unless he lets me record how to change these out, that would be cool, so I can put this on there at least. But I'm going to go talk to him. We'll see what's up. Alright guys, so here's his truck. We have to take this panel off right here. You can see that. So his 12-volt connectors are right here and here, and they're dead. So what we got to do is take this panel off. It goes behind here. We might have to put this lever down to get this out, but we'll see. And this just pops out, and then we'll take these two right out. There is some little clips that you have to take and press in. And the reason why I have to take this off, because we don't have the tool to do that. So we're going to take it off. We're going to pop it from the back and then replace it. So let's get to it. Alright, so around this panel you have these clips, these silver clips right here. They're running all over the place. You got a couple over here. So you will have to take the lever and drop it down so that you can get this to clear for your vent, because it will not pull out with the position that it is in right now. So just drop it down one gear and you'll be able to pull this hole out. And on the back side of your 12-volt adapters you have these wires. So just disconnect those. It's a quick release. We're gonna just press in right here and just disconnect it just like that. We're gonna investigate and look inside, make sure all your connectors are good and not fried out, and we'll do the same for over here. And then we'll swap out these gasket or these plugs. So inside, when you're gonna release this, I don't know if I can see it. Yeah, okay, right there. You see that little clip right down there? There's one exactly like it, 180 degrees on the opposite side. So take a little screwdriver, push those in while you're taking your finger and pushing the plug out, and then do the other side, and then it'll release, and this whole piece right here will come right out, and it'll look like that guy right there. Alright, so we got the two replaced. We're gonna go ahead and put this panel back on, and it just goes right back in the same way you took it out. It just clips right in. Just make sure you press firm, make sure that everything is where it should be. If you hear any kind of noise or anything dropping, take it back out and investigate, see what that was. But you should be fine. But also remember, you're gonna have to put that lever down so that you can get this back in. Okay, so we got the panel back on. It's all good. Now this piece over here does tuck in behind here. And just make sure when you put this in, you put it in, you know, bottom first, tuck it in underneath your trim here, and then go ahead and lay the top up and start snapping on all your snaps. So now that we've replaced both, he did say this one didn't work for quite some time, And this one I found some melted plastic, and I will show you that. As you can see on that contact, you see the melted plastic on there. So that was enabling him to make a good connection and not charging. So I went, and my buddy had an old 2009 Chevy Silverado. So it's the same build, make, and everything. And he just let me have these two. So I came over here, swapped them out, and we'll do a little test on them. And you should see a blue light on this charger come on. Right there, it works, and the phone is charging. And we'll check this one. This is the one that had the burnt socket. Light comes on, and we're charging, so he's good to go. So it is the next day. My neighbor indeed had a flat tire, and when I say flat tire, what happened was his entire sidewall of his tire got ripped and just busted open. He was backing out of his driveway and just hit like a drainage culvert, and there was a piece of metal on there and just hit the sidewall open. So he had his truck sent out, got his tire fixed. It got delivered back here, and then I was able to go over there and change those 12-volt plug-ins. So I know in the video I said that, you know, I had a buddy that had another truck and let me have him. I didn't want to tell him that, you know, I went to the U-Pull-It and paid for it. It was only $4. I don't care. But I don't know how he would take that. So that's our secret. So if you have a 2011 Chevy Silverado or a 2010 Silverado, I don't know what years they were, but when they stopped that same production, but you can research that. But if you have one and you want to know how to change those out, there's a video. And now my neighbor is happy so that he can go down the road, not have to worry about his battery not being charged for his oxygen, and can go down the street and hang out with his homies and just live life, man. And I got to help him out, and you know, that's what I like to do. I like to help people out. I know the video is not on our car, but I like to help people out. Even with my videos here with, you know, the Veloster, I help you guys out. Hopefully I help you out with my videos. If you know, feel like I want to do the work myself, but I just don't know how to do it, and then I show you, and hopefully my videos are detailed enough to get you confidence to do that. I mean, that's a win for me, because that's what I like to do. But hey, I promise I'll have some stuff coming out with this. This was a one-off. I just wanted to help him out, man, because he's such a good dude. I like him as a neighbor. He makes me laugh. He's awesome. He's good. He's a good guy. And now his wife doesn't have to worry about, you know, him running out of oxygen while he's down there talking with his homies and stuff. So hey, as always, you guys drive safe.